They have a secret, but it's not really a secret, is it? Because this person has completely showed their ass. It's like this person gave you the runaround. Instead of just being honest and direct with you, they allowed things to get out of hand. There's been a lot of arguments between you two. And the way this person has been seeing it whilst you guys were arguing, it's like, this is just so unnecessary. You're being over emotional, I'm hearing. All you want to do is create conflict and drama with me. And it's like, no, bitch, all you had to do was just be honest to avoid ongoing arguments. This is someone who changed their mind about you, but they weren't being honest about that. Now you guys have come to an agreement that, yeah, there was chemistry in the beginning, but both admitting to each other that that's no longer there. It's like a buzzkill now. With all these arguments taking place, this person giving you mixed signals. They don't know what they want. They don't know whether they're coming or going. Why didn't you just say that? I'm confused. I don't know what I want right now, it says here. Own that instead of holding it close to your chest and then just allowing negativity and conflict. I'm hearing that Toni Braxton song, be a man about it, or a woman if it's a feminine. Yeah, stand on business. So this is someone who had a sudden change of heart. I feel connected to the collective, but there's things that I'm confused about. They clearly weren't being transparent about it, and you had to fill the gaps, I'm hearing. Complete and utter time waster. Let's continue. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Confirmation. 9 of Wands, 4 of Swords. So this is someone who was contemplating. I don't know if this person started to withdraw from you. You saw a shift in this person's energy, especially when it comes to communication. You started to look at this person a bit suspect, like, what's going on here? Or this person started to have a chip on their shoulder, become irritated with you, I'm hearing. I don't know, there's just something about this person's attitude that changed and it left you in your thoughts. Now you've got your guards up. Something kept happening over and over and over again where, like I said, buzzkill, it started to drain your energy. Maybe you just thinking about the situation. Where do I stand with you? That was exhausting in itself. And when that correct person comes in your life, they don't bring confusion. They bring clarity. Show me this person's energy, please. What's going on? Queen of Wands. Some of you could be connected to a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Tell me more, please. Knight of Swords. So this is someone who... This is an individual who had an impulsive thought. They were confident in what they were saying, but, you know, the Knight of Swords is someone who will act on their feet. It's not the King of Swords, it's not the Queen of Swords where there's mental clarity. It's dead certain. So there's something about this person that may have said something in the moment. Yep, and they're now trying to wiggle their way out of it. 7 of Swords. So now they're trying to run away and duck and dive by things that they have said out of impulse. That's reckless. Tell me more, please. I'm hearing getting your hopes up. Yeah, and now they're being... Why don't you even like a chicken? Some of you, this person has heavy air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, stand on business. I'm hearing they don't want to hurt your feelings, but, you know, rather a truth than a lie. If you've changed your mind or you're having sudden thoughts, like it says here, you're confused, stand on that the way you initially did. You can't pick and choose when you want to stand on business. I'm just saying. Tell me more about this 2 of Swords, please. Oh, my goodness. The Star. This person got your hopes up. You felt inspired. For some of you, this person has to pick a path. 2 of Swords is here. So whether this person has to tie up loose ends, I'm hearing, in order to renew their energy. Others of you not so, where you met this person possibly in your healing era. You were feeling yourself and they made you feel inspired about love again. You were independent, single for a while, I would say, and then you gave it a chance because of the energy that they were in, but also how they made you feel. But then as time went on, I'm hearing, you started to notice red flags I don't know, it's just something about this person's energy that was moving suspect, and you were picking up on that. Really picking up on like an avoidant here, like they want to avoid communicating something. 9 of Swords. Heavy air in this reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles. This could be a same-sex connection, doesn't have to be. The Four. Don't have any regrets if you do. As for someone, you may have been quite regretful of the fact that you took a leap with this person. But I feel like this person is low-key stressed and worried. Why are they worried? 8 of Wands, because there's been a shift. If this person gets defensive, see? What is it to do with this person's throat chakra is completely clogged and blocked up? Yeah, look at that. They're going to get defensive towards you. And behind the scenes, they are crumbling. So I feel like overall, this person made you feel comfortable in taking a leap. So you took the leap. As you guys are continuing this journey, this person starts to have thoughts in their mind that they're not communicating to you. Curious. What were they curious about? Transformation, changes coming in. So either this person, in order to fully set themselves free and be with you, they had to transform on something outside of you. They started to change their mind about that, but they weren't communicating that to you. And this is where you saw a shift in their attitude, I'm hearing. There's something about this person that started to become quite defensive towards you. I'm hearing irritated, like any little thing that you would say, this person would have attitude with it. And it's like, bro, sis, what's the issue here? Speak up. With that Page of Swords there, I'm hearing, what's wrong? Nothing. I don't know, just being so childish and immature. But then, how did they come across initially? Doing things with their chest. This is what I'm saying. Stay in that same energy, but meanwhile, this person's got a lot of thoughts that they need to communicate to you. Now, if that's not your story where this person had to tie up loose ends in order to fully transform and you guys go on your merrily way, this is new energy with that Fall to the Page of Swords where you felt blocked by this person. You started to get curious about them, like communication was flowing, everything's going great, but they're not in that same energy no more. And it's because this person started to think across the lines of the next step in this relationship. Because yes, death is about endings, but with every ending there's a new beginning. So they're like, okay, what's going to happen next between me and Collective as we become more serious, exclusive? They weren't so sure about that. They started to have a lot of fears, worries about that they were not communicating to you. But I'm also getting that for some of you, you may have met this person when they were going through a transformation. And so being with you, it's like, okay, I know that I've got a good one here, but I've either just freshly come out of something, or if it's just months, years down the line, there is something about your energy, your light, that triggered them back to a place when they were connected to an individual that brought a lot of havoc in their life. I'm hearing, I don't know if they have a child with someone or just overall, they were connected to someone and it didn't end well. Again, communicate that.